Now, one team that posted an action-packed win this week on live TV here on 55 was the Westbury Rebels right here, and we'll visit with the guys in just a few minutes. They're all smiles. We look forward to that. Teams lined up and ready for the big live TV broadcast. And what a performance from Westbury's Charles Sims in this one. Last play of the first quarter, Sims on the give, breaks out of it, turns on the speed. Nobody will catch Charles Sims, 75 yards. It was 6-0 Westbury after one. Sharpstown quarterback Sam Carter had a huge game, ran for huge chunks of yardage all night long. Almost goes all the way right here, but out of bounds at the 6. However, they did not score on that drive. Later in the second, this time they do. Sam Carter goes one way, goes the other way, back to the right side, and look at that. 20 yards for the touchdown. Great block. 8-6. Sharpstown after a 2-point conversion. Still in the second. Westbury. Kalen Brewer finds Sims. Spins out of a tackle. Then up the middle he goes. Down the left side. Breaks another tackle. And how about that one? 66 yards. Still on his feet. 12-8 Rebels. What a touchdown. Final play of the half. Westbury content to run it out, right? Well, maybe not. Charles Sims breaking tackles all over the place. Stays on his feet. Remember, he has to score. The clock's at 0. Can he get there? Still on his feet. Not quite, but what a run. 12-8 Rebels at half. Westbury scored to make it 18-8 ensuing kickoff. How about this? John Gibson, the freshman for Sharpstown, goes all the way, 76 yards, 18-16. Westbury still up, but Brewer, Kalen Brewer, some great moves of his own for Westbury. Cuts it back. Up the middle he goes, and Kalen Brewer makes like Charles Sims. Touchdown, 25-16 in the fourth now. Rebels driving. In slow-mo, Brewer to Keybon Williams. How about that catch? And that about iced it. What a game. Westbury wins it, 38-16. Sims ran for 206 yards on 13 carries and a touchdown. He also had that 66-yard touchdown reception for Sharpstown. What a game from Sam Carter, who runs for 219 and a TD. But it's Westbury that gets the big victory. And so what do you do after a big-time win on live television, no less? Well, of course, you come to the world headquarters of High School Sports Live. Head coach Keith McGee. Coach, good to see you again. Seen you a lot lately. Yeah. First, how much fun was it for you guys to be live on TV on Houston's 55 Thursday night?
It was really great. It was special. We talked about it. We played it up all week. We've been talking about it. Kids really enjoyed it. It was great to go home and watch it on TiVo.
On TiVo, all right. I'm glad you TiVo'd it, because people keep calling us for copies. Please TiVo it at home. All right. Anyway, or DVR it, whatever you got. Well, what about the win? Sharpstown, a strong team. That was a big district win for this team, wasn't it?
Huge, huge. It puts us up front. Told the guys last night after the ball game was over with, we've sort of flown under the radar. We're not on the radar anymore. Bullseyes on our back. Looking forward to playing through the rest of the district. We've got to stay focused. There are a lot of things that we need to clean up. So we've got some work to get done, and they know what's expected of them, and we're looking forward to it.
You're right. Bullseyes on your back. Your second year at Westbury really turned things around. Earlier this season, you beat Brenham, perennial 4A power, in overtime at Brenham, and then the big win against Yates. So this program, this season, I'm sure it's been a pleasure, hasn't it, Coach?
Oh, it's been tremendous. We told our kids from day one when we came in and took over the program that something special was going to happen at Westbury, and it's coming to fruition. It was really special at Brenham. We had a lot of guys that were very emotional that night, a lot of guys in tears. You can see them nodding their heads. It was really, really a special night. They played hard. They fought through it, and that was a big win. The Yates game at Barnett was another one. You know, you're talking about perennial power in the city of Houston. Those guys were district champions last year. They have a lot of talent at Yates. To go in and fight through that game, that was great. That was really great for us.
Let's talk to some of your great players right now. Michael Arakpo, safety. Older brother Brian is a star defensive lineman at Texas. He went to Lamar, but you've decided on Westbury, huh?
Yes.
All right. No, but what about the Sharpstown game? And, they had Sam Carter had a great game, but otherwise your defense did a pretty good job, didn't they?
Yes, sir, we did. I feel that we put some pressure on the quarterback. He is a good player. He scrambles every now and then. But we had good coverage in the secondary. I want to hats off to my secondary because we did lock him down the whole game, and we went 3 and out a couple of times.
All right. Your brother's at Texas. Do you know where you're going to school?
I'm undecided right now, but I definitely will be playing college football.
All right, well, we saw you play, and I'm sure you will. Next to you, Eolis Whitaker, linebacker. Eolis, tell us about what this season's meant to you with the big wins that we talked about with Brenham, Yates, now Sharpstown, and about the revitalization of Westbury football.
Honestly, I believe when Coach McGee came here and he said it's time to put some sweat in the bucket and that we have a special team. And to do something that you've never done, or to achieve something that you've never done, you have to do something that you never have done. And we have a group, and we've all grown together as a team, like from freshman year. And it really feels special. And the people that we play with, we play for each other. It's not just an individual thing. We all have each other at heart and at mind, and it's a great thing to be around.
All right, well said. Speaking of great things to be around, pass the mic to Charles Sims. Charles, what a night against Sharpstown we saw in the highlights. You run for 206 yards on only 13 carries. You had a touchdown reception of about 70 yards. Tell me about that game because they gave you an inch and you took a mile. Was it the live television that got you going or just playing Sharpstown or everything?
It was exciting. I mean, coming out and playing on TV for the first time, it was exciting.
You verbally committed to U of H. Did you know that Coach Sumlin, head coach of the Cougars, was there Thursday night?
Yes, sir. I talked to him earlier that day.
All right, so you wanted to impress him as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, he's not going to be taking back his offer, I don't think. What are your thoughts on the way this team's played this year?
Oh, we played pretty good. I mean, we played pretty good. We played pretty good.
All right, pretty good is the understatement. All right, pass the mic back to Coach McGee. And, Coach, big wins. You got to be excited about what lays ahead, huh?
Well, Todd, the great thing is like Eola said earlier, we've got a great group of guys here. They all love each other. We've got a saying, coaches love coaches, players love players, and players love coaches. And this is a family, and it's a bond. We love each other. We're looking forward to it. They set a goal early on. They wanted to play for 16 weeks, and we started that. We're looking forward to the rest of the season. Hopefully we can finish our district strong, get into the playoffs, and make a run and finish something that we think is very special.
All right, well, great group of guys, that's right. Thanks for coming out, and we enjoyed having you on our Thursday night game of the week as well, Westbury. All right, up ahead on High School Sports Live, big game action between Humble and Atascocita. Plus, Fort Bend Marshall takes on Elkins. Also, we'll find out if North Shore makes Texas high school football history. We'll go to Lufkin for that. Later, we've got Hastings versus A-Leaf Taylor. And it's off to the woods to meet our athlete of the week from Cywoods High School. And thanks again to the guys from Westbury High School. Let's hear it, guys. Nice job.